Hi, good morning guys. So I'm having my COVID rotation. I'm ready to begin my day. So today will be my first day in the COVID rotation. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to meet my consultant and specialist and just to let them know that I'll be tagging along for 2 weeks in the COVID ward. Okay, so I just came to the wards. I have no idea who's the houseman, who is the medical officers, and who is the specialist and consultant.
We had to divide among the doctors, and I followed my medical officer to the emergency department where we had 44 patients with COVID. The situation in ED was as bad as it was described in the news. Now let's take a look at this chest x-ray compared to a normal chest x-ray on your left. The one on your right is a COVID pneumonia lung. The lung fields that are extra wide indicates inflammation and infection. I have also learned how to prone a patient, which is flipping patient over so that they lie on their stomach. This is to allow better oxygenation for patients who are struggling to get enough oxygen despite being on a ventilator. By lying on your back, gravity causes the back of your lung to be partially collapsed and will also causes fluid accumulation, making it difficult for oxygen to pass through. By proning the patient, the back of the lungs can expand, which improves lung compliance.
Right now is 3:30 and this is my lunch.
Things in the ICU ward are generally slower paced than the emergency department. However, it is a rather depressing place to be. Patients who were intubated in the emergency department would be admitted to the ICU, where they'll be on close monitoring. However, not all patients do make a positive recovery. Some might not be able to make it despite efforts of the team to help them.
So Ran, tell us, how was your COVID experience?
It was quite saddening lah. Some of the patients, I've seen cases where even the ventilator went out of order. It wasn't functioning anymore. There was not enough oxygen concentration. So we had to literally stop the oxygen delivery to the patient, and we had to call up the engineers and all and waited for him to get his new supply of oxygen and transferred him to ICU. So there was quite a lot of a new experience on just the first day itself.
Like, I feel like the first day itself was really the day where reality hit. I didn't know COVID was so serious until we went down to the emergency department, seeing that the beds were full with patients, and then we have to put like a lot of canvas bed down below just to accommodate them.
Yeah, there were a lot of extensions and there were a lot of additional referrals, like all the time, like coming out from ED. So it's just not the number of referrals we got on that day. We had a lot of surprise referrals, like on the spot.
Yeah. How many referrals we had that day?
I think total about 45 to 46.
No, that's 45.
But that was just
ward. Yeah. And then ED itself has 40 something.
Yeah, true.
And the total, I think it came up to 100 plus.
Yeah.
The department, we have referrals, but it doesn't go up to 100.
Yeah. I was quite shocked too.
So this COVID rotation was a very eye-opening experience, and it's also very heartbreaking to see so many people suffering from this pandemic. Whenever I feel like referrals was getting overwhelming and the PPE was making me dizzy, I will always put myself on my senior colleagues' shoe, because they are doing this day in, day out, risking their lives and also their families just so that they fulfill their duty as a doctor, and especially those of my colleagues that are working in the emergency department. Kudos so much to you. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I thank you so much. Stay strong and stay safe. I also believe that COVID won't be ending anytime in the future. At least there will be some residual effect that is going to linger around. I do hope that the government will fasten the process of vaccinating high-risk groups such as factory workers and foreign workers, because from what I'm seeing is that most of our patients fall under these categories. So for those who have completed your vaccination, congratulations. Do not let your guard down. Maintain SOP, good hand hygiene, exercise, keep your immunity up. because there's always still a chance for infection. So if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in the next vlog. Bye!
Hi, we are in black. So what day is it today?
Today is Black Monday.
Black Monday.